you goes out to all the past district council members and past district director, in fact, Aurangzeb Ashki, for being there, replying and giving solutions at any time, even at early morning when you make up something at the top. And thank you each and everyone who helped the committee to achieve this level of success. Last but not least, I'd like to extend my gratitude to the principals, staff advisor, Anthony Madam, for guiding me and everyone in the correct path throughout my interact journey. Also, my dear parents, Ammi and Appachi, for tolerating me ever since I started to roam around the island to attend interactions and treating me with no difference, no matter how stubborn I be. Well, before I wrap things up, I'd like to wish the best of luck to the incoming president, Reshmalli, and his committee to take the club to great heights. Thank you everyone for your patience. This is Interactor of Kingswood College, Secretary for the years 2020 and 2021, signing off. Thank you. Your line.
Good evening, dear dignitaries, invitees, and my dear fellow interactors. I think it is my duty and my pleasure to deliver the annual Treasurer's Report of the Interact Club of Kingswood College, Kandy, for the years 2020 and 2021. Before I begin, I would like to thank our committee members for their hard work, dedication, and the commitment that they have rendered throughout the year, and making it a grand success amidst a global pandemic. Moving on to the Treasurer's Report, first quarter. Income statement of the first quarter: sponsorships 152,164 rupees, bookmark sales 4,500 rupees, total incomes 156,664 rupees. Expenditure statement of the first quarter: soap donation 2,875 rupees, Amitie'21 128,470 rupees, bookmark sales 2,250 rupees, project consentia 600 rupees, Children's Day celebrations 7,689 rupees, payments to district dues 2,500 rupees. Total expenditures 144,384 rupees. Income over expenditure 12,280 rupees. Second quarter. Income statement of the second quarter: balance brought forward from the previous quarter 12,280 rupees, membership fees 15,000 rupees, total incomes 27,280 rupees. Expenditure statement: project fight hunger 150 rupees, Teachers Day 3,160 rupees, project Diwali 828 rupees, project Noel 5,000 rupees, flavor fees 3,000 rupees. Total expenditures 12,138 rupees. Income over expenditure 15,142 rupees. Third quarter. Income statement of the third quarter: balance brought forward from the previous quarter 15,142 rupees, sponsorships 93,694 rupees, total incomes 108,836 rupees. Expenditure statement of the third quarter: Interact district conference allocations 48,000 rupees, Interseat 40,000 rupees, project attire 4,800 rupees, project Makar Sankranti 894 rupees. Total expenditures 93,694 rupees. Income over expenditure 15,142 rupees. Fourth quarter. Income statement of the fourth quarter: balance brought forward from the previous quarter 15,412 rupees, club t-shirt sales 45,000 rupees, sponsorships 3,495 rupees, total incomes 63,637 rupees. Expenditure statement of the fourth quarter: club t-shirt expenses 27,000 rupees, project memecon 495 rupees, project college 3,000 rupees. Total expenditures 30,495 rupees. Income over expenditure 33,142 rupees. Summary of the year: total incomes of the year 313,853 rupees. Total expenditures of the year 480,711 rupees. Balance of sum of 33,142 rupees was carried forward to the next year, and it has been handed over to the incoming treasurer, Interactor Onesh Hettiarachchi. And that concludes the annual treasurer's report for the Interact year 2020-2021. I wish the incoming committee best of luck for the upcoming year. I'm Interactor Sham Hassan, treasurer of the Interact Club of Kingswood College, Kandy, for the years 2020 and 2021. Officially signing off. Thank you. Vivala Interact.
Thank you. Madam Hansini Jayasuriya, it's my pleasure to invite you to address Amitie'21.
Good evening, Chief Guest, the Principal of Kingswood College, Mr. Upali Chandrakumara, Deputy Principal, Mr. J.R. Lanka Fancy, Deputy Principal, Madam H.N.T.K. Navaratna, Rotary Advisor, Rotarian Paul Harris Fellow, Ranjit Gunachiraka, Director of Youth Services, Rotarian Paul Harris Fellow, Avanti Karunaratna, parents, interactors. First and foremost, I welcome you all to Amitie'21, the 33rd installation ceremony of the Interact Club of Kingswood College, Kandy. Another year in Kingswood Interact calendar has elapsed while giving me the feeling that another bunch of my children are ready to step into the society as well-blessed citizens. Now, it's time for a new Interact year with a new committee to unfold their talents for the betterment of the society and the country, as well as the school. Kingswood Interact Club is an active and a dynamic club in the island which has been serving the community for 33 years with an eminent reputation while producing many charismatic personalities to the society by bringing into prominence the names of the school and the club as well. They were able to own a strong position in the name of Interact, not only because of their projects, but also because of their discipline and good manners maintained in the club and the school as well. Interact year 2020-21 has been another great as well as a challenging year for the Kingswood Interactors. Most of the projects had to be concluded virtually due to the COVID pandemic, yet all of them were concluded successfully. Being the teaching charge of the Interact Club, I was able to gain a lot of experiences throughout. It actually has not been a smooth and a straight route that we came through, but route with many downfalls, barriers, rejections, criticism and hardships. But whatever the matter was, we had the courage and strength to overcome those obstacles successfully. For me, the only thing that matters is the betterment and success of my children. In order to inculcate the good and to get the output as the best, the first thing we should do is to understand the children, their age, minds and capabilities. We definitely should be a good companion to them, love them and care for them while supporting and guiding them into the correct path. There's no more happiness for me as a teacher other than seeing my children walking through the success. That's the best gift a student can give his teacher, which I have already received. The true meaning of being an interactor is to serve the community, the needy, in order to make their lives better in the correct way. Apart from that, an interactor should be a role model with good discipline and an excellent personality. As the vision of the school itself is to build a scholarly gentleman with excellent personality, I'm happy to say that Kingswood interactors are well disciplined and well mannered as they are gentlemen of Mother Kingswood. Before wishing good luck to the outgoing committee, I need to specially mention about three individuals in the outgoing committee. The outgoing president, Interactor Arhab Gibran, an obedient and a trustworthy gentleman of Kingswood, who is one of the best presidents which Kingswood Interact Club has produced. Interactor Sajid Gifri, an exceptionally talented gentleman who is the best editor we have ever come across. Interactor Abid Naushad, an obedient gentleman of Kingswood. The brotherhood and unity among them, along with the cooperation of the committee members, led the club to achieve the targeted goals of the year successfully. And I highly appreciate the untiring efforts put in by the Amitie'21 chairperson, Interactor Hettiarachchi, which led you all to witness this glorious event. I wish good luck to the outgoing president, Interactor Arhab Gibran, and his committee at their future endeavors, and to gain success in every possible way. And I congratulate the upcoming president, Interactor Suhail Salim, and the committee to have a great and a successful Interact year with their outstanding performances. A big thank goes to all the distinguished guests gracing this occasion and being present. I take this opportunity to express my gratitude towards the Rotary Club for their immeasurable service by unfolding the opportunities to young people to engage in community service. Finally, I convey my sincere thanks to the Chief Guest, our Principal Sir, for his guidance, and the Management Committee, academic and non-academic staff for their enormous support. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Next, the outgoing president of the Interact Club of Kingswood College, Kandy, Interactor Arhab Gibran, will address the gathering.
Good evening. Our chief guest for the day, Principal of Kingswood College, Kandy, Mr. Upali Chandrakumara, keynote speaker, Old Kingswoodian, past interactor Adib Gibran, Rotary advisor, Rotarian past president Ranjit Gunatilaka, Director of Youth Services, Rotarian Paul Harris Fellow, Avanti Karunaratna, Co-District Interact Committee Chairperson, Rotarian Shashikala Sellodore, and all the invitees who are presented here. I would like to start my speech by touching few points of my Interact career. I started my Interact career in the year 2016 under the presidency of Interactor past president Imad Zuaid. I joined the club without a proper idea or purpose what's happening in Interact. But I have heard about Interact from my brother Adib Gibran, who was the secretary in the year 2013 and 14. Since then, under the guidance of the past presidents and past committees, I learned what Interact is about. And with the time, I met new people and I learned many lessons to become who I am today. After a year of learning and gaining experiences about Interact, I was appointed as the Director of Club Service for 2 consecutive years. And I was the Assistant Secretary for the years 2019 and 20. In the year 2020, I was elected as the President of this prestigious students' movement. It was the greatest achievement I have ever had in my life. During my Interact year, a multitude of projects that went way beyond expectations was completed. We were a part of one of the most important projects in the district calendar, which was the 30th Interact District Conference. which was hosted by the Interact clubs of Ananda College, Nalanda College, Colombo North, Visakha Vidyalaya and Kingswood College. Project Suvanaguma and Divinaguma, Interseed, Ecology were some projects that brought history to the club. We were able to conduct nearly 50 stunning projects throughout the year, and we were awarded with 8 citations and 2 awards at the 31st Interact District Assembly. We came up as the runners-up in the Food Fest 2021 and was recognized as the most supportive club in the Interactions 2021. The hard work carried out by the committee and the members throughout the whole year reflected on us as recognizing us as the Platinum Interact Club in the Interact District 3220. I will be failing in my duties if I am not mentioned about our school. Being a president of a club in a school like Kingswood that built up on a rich traditions and a unique culture was such an easy task to me to carry out the club operations even during these challenging times. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the school administration for their support and cooperation throughout the year.
And our amazing staff advisor is Amitie' 21, who supported me and the club no matter what circumstances. And next, I would like to thank the Kandy Rotary Club for guiding us. I show my appreciation to the District Council and its members for their continuous support. I am truly grateful for my parents and siblings. Thank you, Mama and Dada, for always being with me and supporting me. And of course, I would fail if I didn't mention the dedication and commitment by my committee to bring all of these projects alive. I would like to thank their parents to allowing them to continue as interactors. And finally, I would like to thank each and everyone who helped me in numerous ways to become who I am today. I wish the incoming board for successful Interact year ahead. This is Interactors of Kingswood signing off as the President of Interact Club of Kingswood College, Kandy for the years 2020-2021. Thank you, River and Kingswood College.
Thank you. It's time to honor the outgoing committee of the years 2020 and 2021. I take pleasure in inviting the Director of Youth Services, Rotarian Paul Harris Fellow, Avanti Karuna Ratna, ushered by the teacher in charge, Ms. Hansani Jayasuriya, to distribute the certificates of appreciation of the club service. Head of Media, Interactor Dasara Leanage, Interactor Ruchira Molligoda, Director of Public Relations, Interactor Amitie' 21. Director of Green Life, Interactor Revenue Bandara. Director of International Understanding, Interactor Mohammed Munif. Director of Community Service, Interactor Lanka. Director of Club Service, Interactor Mohammed Zakir. Director of Finance, Interactor Amitie' Abdullah. Sergeant at Arms, Interactor Izmi. Coordinator, Interactor Archie. Coordinator, Interactor Suraj Salim. Editor, Interactor Shah Hassan. Assistant Treasurer, Interactor Yasud Al-Khaled. Assistant Secretary, Interactor Raju Manohar. Vice President, Interactor Lanka. Treasurer, Interactor Sergeant Jeffrey. Secretary, Interactor Lanka. President, Interactor Amitie'21. Now it's time to award the Best Interactor of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, the Best Interactor of the Year is the outgoing President, Interactor Amitie' 21. Thank you. Now, for the most awaited movement of Amitie'21, I kindly invite the outgoing President Interactor Arham Jibran to collar the incoming President Interactor Suraj Sali. Thank you. I would like to invite the newly appointed President of the Interact Club of Kingswood College, Kandy, Interactor Suraj Sali, to address the gathering.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I would like to talk about my experience of joining the Interact Club of Kingswood College, Kandy. 4 years ago, that is 2018, a day just like this, I joined the Interact Club of Kingswood College, Kandy as a committee member under the presidency of past President Prashant. As I was an amateur at that time, I experienced the roller coaster situation and had an exceptional privilege of working on one of the greatest Interact Club presidents in human history. To be honest, I joined the Interact Club on the hope of having fun with my friends in which reading. However, after their countless hours that you spend with us means the world to us. I would also like to thank our principals and our vice principals to help us to build the path to success. I feel almost guilty to not mention my fellow brothers. I truly wouldn't be here without the companionship of you all. And I am so thankful that you chose me to be the year's club president, and I promise to make this year Interact as one of the glorious years of Interact with support. That I know you is willing to commit. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to leave you with some words of our school soon. That is not for himself, but also the school. It spells out that what we do affects the school positively or negatively. Thank you, you are Amitie'21. Kingswood College.
Thank you. Interactor Suraj Sali, please remain on stage. Now, we are witness the induction of the Interact Committee for the years 2021 and 2022. Head of Media, Interactor Shehan Vijay. Director of Public Relations, Interactor Dinesh Sankaran. Interactor Kasum Pereira. Director of International Understanding, Interactor Mohammed Akhtar. Director of Community Service, Interactor Kandy Pereira. Director of Club Service, Interactor Dinut Samaranayaka. Director of Finance, Interactor Amitie' 21. Sergeant at Arms, Interactor Shara Fawzia. Coordinator, Interactor Taritu Nandini. Editor, Interactor Sajid Osman. Editor, Interactor Terry Bandara. Assistant Treasurer, Interactor Adi Temple. Assistant Secretary, Interactor Amitie' 21. Vice President, Interactor Sean Masilaman. Treasurer, Interactor Orange Shetty Arachi. Secretary, Interactor Professor Ratnayaka. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Interact Committee for the years 2021 and 2022. I invite the newly appointed President Interactor Suraj Salim and the Secretary Interactor Professor Ratnayaka to come onto the head table. Now, Rotarian Paul Harris Fellow Ranjit Gunatilaka is cordially invited to address the gathering.
Mr. Upani Chandrakumar, guest of honor, Mr. Amitie' 21, staff advisor, Mrs. Hansali Jayasuriya, Vice Principal Mr. Francis H.M. Navatna, respected teachers, Friends of Rotary, Youth Service Director, Rotarian Tolerance Fellow, Avanti Karnaratna, Friends of Rotary, and my dear interactors. Warm greeting to all of you. It gives me a pleasure to be here this afternoon and to address the interactors on the occasion of celebrating Interactors of Kingswood College, Kandy, the 33rd installation ceremony. Youth programs are an integral part of Rotary and the way we support our young leaders and future leaders. Interact Club brings together young people aged between 12 to 18 years to develop leadership skills while discovering the power of service above self. Rotary takes action for fostering the serving heart of young people by providing opportunity to engage in serious leadership while having fun. Interact is one of the strongest programs that Rotary has to offer. Meeting with peers, sharing ideas, organizing and carrying out projects, being active in Interact clubs, also providing community projects and all motivating for youth. Also, Interact clubs provide building blocks for future service as adults. A committed sponsoring Rotary Club is essential for the success of the Interact Club. Rotarians meet regularly and mentor and guide interactors. They carry out projects and develop leadership skills. Connect with leaders in your community and around the world who take action to make difference in your schools and community. Discover new cultures and promote international understanding. Become a leader in your school and community. Have fun and make new friends from around the world. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the outgoing president, past president, Arab Gibran, and his committee members for a job well done. Also, let me wish the incoming president, Suraj Saleh, and his team a fruitful year in office. You are like. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So there we go, we've got lots of things to do. Chief guest, Principal Mr. Balata, Secretary, Guest of Honor, Ajib Gibran, Vice Principals, Mr. Francis, Mrs. Naratna, Rotary Advisor, Past President, Dr. Ranjan Kultilaka, all members of the head table, all dignitaries, district members, friends of Rotary, friends in Rotary, staff advisor, Mrs. Hansini Jayasuriya, my dear interactors, all teachers and parents. Good afternoon to all of you. Delighted to be here today. Thank you for inviting me. I'm honored now to stand here today on your 33rd installation of Amitie'21, the Governor's Award-winning club of 2018. What a wonderful installation, in spite of all the crises. Congratulations and well done. Kingswood College, established 1891, a 131-year tradition, with a mascot of a serpent, the highest-ranking celestial being of the hierarchy of angels, which has 3 sets of wings. How beautiful. Today, I would like to talk to you about courage and leadership. You need to be courageous right now, young interactors, because you are the leaders of the future, and you have to be very courageous. As Mark Twain says, courage is the resistance to fear, and mastery of fear, not absence of fear. The 5 qualities that are required from a leader are integrity, goal achievement, the ability to motivate, innovation, and collaboration, and be fearless under any circumstance. What do we do to manage this? You have to train yourself to manage this emotional response of fear and build courage so that you can manage it rather than it manages you. Good news is everyone has the capacity for being courageous. I know this firsthand. From a very young early age, it is a learned behavior. You learn to be courageous, or you learn to have fear. Anyway, from a very young age, I had a gripping fear of heights. I remember going to the Peregrine Gardens when I was a small girl and walking on the suspension bridge. My cousin, that bad boy that he was, just stood there and just jumped until the bridge just shook and shook. I could see the raging river underneath. I was absolutely terrified. The bridge for those days had huge spaces, and I developed a huge fear of heights. I could not even go up here to see the frescoes. I cried all the way up there and all the way down. And I went up to the World Trade Center in New York before it came down, and I was terrified of being up there. But the good news is, I managed to overcome it. When my children came, I had to learn to be courageous. I couldn't let them see that I was frightened of little things. So what I used to do was to take 10 deep breaths and count backwards. Maybe you should try this too sometimes if you're frightened of something. The other view that is often taken on courage is that it requires taking of genuine risks. Thoughtfully and calculated risks. Sometimes only those who will take risks are going to and can go far and possibly find out how far they can go. Confidence gives us the power to act on our convictions, have faith in ourselves or in others, and take action. Overconfidence, however, means that we might take too many risks. And we have to be careful with this, which could be detrimental to all. Courage and being brave is not only not blindly rushing in, but thinking about things and quietly working through things. I'm going to share a little experience here of courage, of being able to do things. In 2010, I went to live in Manhattan in New York and became a publisher. This was a challenge. I was fully out of my depth, but I learned on the job. I knew nothing about publishing. What I had was courage, fearless, and enormous audacity, thinking what I thought, what was I going to lose? I remember wanting to get an interview for a book which was being published. I just rocked up at the office of the famous editor at the Publishers Weekly, which was the most famous magazine, and asked to see the editor. And this was in a building of 90 stories high. It was easier to meet God than meet this man. I guess no one does this. I was amazingly dressed in my Armani suit with all the fabulous jewelry and hair and nails to match. They could not send me away. I got my interview and with the CEO and they showed me who showed me a room full of books which people had said from roof to ceiling for people wanting reviews. I said to him, this is why I'm here. If I send the book, it will be in that room with everybody else. The sheer audacity of it. The book got reviewed in a week. And the book was called The Stressed Pandemic. At this time, the word pandemic was not even heard of. I arranged for this author 1,800 radio interviews, TV interviews, CNN, BBC, Bloomberg, Fox Television, and a host of radios right across the USA. And it was quite an extraordinary experience. Not even I thought I could do this. We did a 40-city tour, and we did book signings in just about every store, in Barnes and Nobles to everybody, and a huge amount of Rotary clubs in the United States. It was the book cover award. This book was used as a landmark, even at the Mayo Clinic, and had many who wrote and said how good it was. It was a game changer in the mental health industry and changed the face of medicine, of the mind, I'm glad to say. So this was a very exciting period of my life, and what I say is that you have patience. I like your theme, so it's very good, and it's right down my alleyway. Anyway, learn to multitask, time manage. These are very important. Make lists of jobs that need to do. Keep to time. Don't waste time. You must have me time as well, but use it well. All these need courage and discipline. Be able to run a family, run your life. This takes courage and patience. Only thing stopping you will be the fear itself, and you can manage it. As Nelson Mandela says, I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not that he does not feel fear, but he who conquers that fear. And seek within yourself first, and then empower others. Be positive, a positive thinker. Become an active, participating interactor. You will learn leadership and be an active member of the team. Remember, if there is no team, there is no leadership. I just want to take a moment more of your time, because this is something I go on and on about. And it's about the 7th Rotary Area of Focus. And I'm very, very, very passionate about it, and I need everybody to hear it every single time I speak. So I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's called the Supporting the Environment. On a local level, my family and I are very involved in this field. My late uncle, Dr. Nihal Panratna, wrote the only book on the Lanka. It exists only thanks to him. From thousands of acres of land during the time of the kings, we have a mere 127 acres today. Please, please, please look after it and preserve it. Preserving our forests is paramount. We in Lanka are down from 87% forest cover from 120 years ago, when my grandparents were born, and to near 17% today. If you don't plant trees and fast, I'm afraid there will be no oxygen left for you and your children or your grandchildren. Reversal of forest cover, especially with native endemic trees, is where it needs to be. The Green Line Directors, you are here somewhere, and it's a big responsibility to our planet Earth, and we need to love it, and we need to respect our planet, which gives us life. We have to be grateful to her. After all, she has allowed us to live on this planet for this very short time of ours. The other disastrous thing that's happening is the plastic pollution. It's another area of disaster. You need to address this. The Great Pacific Patch is a plastic island the size of Greenland. This is huge. We cannot keep dumping plastic waste into the sea. Sadly, Sri Lanka has the largest reputation of one of the biggest polluters into the ocean. It is up to you to see that it's either dredged or recycled or not dumped or do something. For example, if one strings plastic water bottles in a chain, it will encircle 794 times around the equator. Just imagine this. Just imagine this. So, go out into the world and interactors, be fearless, have courage and become wonderful leaders with positive attitude, who do extraordinary things, do worthwhile service, bring peace and harmony to your family, to your teachers, to your elders, and to this land, and to the world. If you stand on the shoulders of giants, you can reach easily to the stars. Go forth and conquer the world with courage and confidence. Rotary opens opportunities to the world. Now I would like to end by congratulating the outgoing President Arhad Gibran and his committee for the year 2021. It was a difficult one, but your team did amazingly well. Winning the RI Citation Platinum certification, it was a wonderful achievement. I wish you all the very best going forward in your life and your future endeavors. I wish also to make a special thank you to the staff advisor, Mrs. Hansini Jayasuri, here for your dedication and your commitment. You are the backbone of your Interact Club. And I wish to congratulate the incoming team of 21-22 of Interactive President Suraj Sali and his committee all the very best. You all have been an absolute pleasure to work with. Good luck, and let's do some more exciting projects. I hope I will get to see more of you. You could do your projects within the school itself to begin with, and I'm sure there's plenty to be done, starting with the dental cleanup with your principal's permission. All the very best to all of you interactors present here. Be safe and follow the COVID-19 protocols. A big thank you from me to all of you, and look forward to working with you all for the rest of the year. Have a wonderful 21-22. This is my last year's youth service, so you will not be seeing me again. A final quotation by Eleanor Roosevelt: courage is more exhilarating than fear, and in the long run, it is easier. We do not have to become heroes overnight. Just take one step at a time, meeting each thing that comes up, seeing it not as dreadful as it appears, discovering we have the strength to stare it down. As the RF President Sheikh Ahmed's novel says, we serve to change life. This is what Rotary is about. Thank you so much, everybody. Viva la Interact.
Thank you, Madam. I respectfully request the guests who have remained on stage to return to their seats among the audience. This person is highlighted among the most outstanding personalities produced by the Kingswood College. Entering the college in 2002, he took part in both academic pursuits and extracurricular activities as well. He was the captain of the weightlifting team and the vice captain of the Kingswood rugby team. He was the president of the Kingswood Islamic Students Movement for the year 2014, the vice president of the Kingswood Interact Club for the year 2015. He was the Amitie' chairperson for the year 2013. He was selected for the prefect's court in the same year, and he became the first deputy head prefect of Kingswood College for the years 2014 and 2015. He was the secretary of the Kingswood Rugby Union and an executive committee member in the Colombo branch of the Kingswood Union. He holds a Masters of Sciences in Strategic Marketing from the Engineering University in Malaysia, and also he holds a graduate diploma in Business Management. He is the Business Development Executive and a presenter in Art Television. He is currently working as an executive in sales and management at the Costco Shipping Lines, and also is a part-time journalist for the prohibited.com. Now, we are about to witness the session conducted by the keynote speaker, a renowned past Kingswood and past interactor, Amitie' 21.
In 1891, a young visionary, Louis Edmund Blasi, takes the first step in realizing his lifelong dream. The setting up of his own high school, the humble origins of Boys High School Kandy, date back to May 4th, 1891. The school has a steady growth, fostering values in liberal education, brotherhood, and fellow feelings. In 1923, the school moves to the present grounds with the assistance of Sir John Reynolds. That's exactly how I started Amitie in 2013. The exact words were seated in front. I wanted to start my speech the same way, which I started in 2013. A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Chief guest, Principal, Kingswood College, Mr. Upali Chandrakumara. Guest of honor, Mr. Viduramanatha Vidara, old Kingswoodian, who is not here today due to an unavoidable circumstance. Rotary Advisor, Rotarian Past President Rajit Tilaka, representing the President of the Rotary Club of Kandy Rotarian Paul Harris Fellow, Dr. Pearlie Lianake, who is not here today. Director of Youth Services, Rotarian Paul Harris Fellow, Avanti Kalmaratna. Teachers, well-wishers, interactors, parents, and gentlemen of Kingswood. I know that I've got the most boring task to do here today, to do the keynote address. Being there, done that. I mean, I've heard, I've been in the audience as you are, and when the keynote comes, I tap on the person who is next to me. Right? I know the feeling you are having today, but I'll cut it very, very short. But I'll give you a message to take home, because I work with a lot of youngsters these days. Not that I'm old, but of interactors of your age. Since I'm not in Kandy, I'm attached to the Interact Clubs of Visakha Vidyalaya and the Interact Club of St. Joseph's College. I'm very closely working with them. So I know how you all think, right? So I entered Kingswood College in 2002, not to boast, but a story to learn, something out of this, right? So 2002, I didn't do anything except for playing rugby. That was the only thing that I did. Like every year when you come to your class, your class teacher comes and asks you to introduce yourself. Kiyanna balanna mokadda future ambitions. I always said that I wanted to play for Sri Lanka in rugby, represent my country. That's it. That's about it. My colleagues, my friends started saying that they wanted to be an engineer, a doctor, a lawyer, to whatnot, all the professions in the world. I had a gut feeling that I could definitely represent the country. Unfortunately, unfortunately, sometimes I think about this. I was the youngest person from Kingswood who was selected to play for the first 15 team. The first 15 team at the age of 15. Match against Kisipakala. And our final practice session today before we leave to the game in Colombo was at Amitie' Rugby Grounds. I get a tackle on my knee. And that's the end of my rugby career when I was in grade 10. Fortunately, I was able to do the ACL replacement, but I mean, that was it. You have the dream to play for Sri Lanka, and one tackle, it was 100% tear on my knee. So, nothing else, the recognition that I had in school, when you play rugby, you are recognized, especially when you play rugby for Kingswood. Right? Everything, all my dreams got scattered. So, that's where I was thinking for myself, how do I bridge this gap? How do I go in search for the reputation and recognition that I lost? Then I thought, okay, let me join all the clubs and societies. But I was in Interact. When I was playing rugby, when I was small, grade 8, 7 is where I joined Interact. The purpose was different. Of course, you all might know, we come from a boys' school, and Interact is the only place, principal sir, that we get to interact with girls. So, this is solely for the project that we did with Kandy Girls High School. We started Interact. But to see, Interact taught us a lot, right? Let me come back to the story that I told. I tried each and everything that I could do in school. Not to boast, but a lesson for you to take home. To all the young interactors who are here today, right? So I was from the Buddhist society to the Christian movement, Kala Sangame, Pradhana Samnidaya. To get myself recognized, I was never too busy. I took each and every opportunity which came my way. I didn't know, I didn't realize that I'm doing something which will help my future. I didn't realize that back then. But automatically, eventually, to grab the lost pride. Since I missed rugby, I tried each and every other thing in school. Also, I saw a notice on the notice board one fine day, right after my O-levels, saying that they're looking for a compere, looking for an announcer to host the biggest event in the Kingswood calendar, which is the Kingswood Colors Awarding Ceremony. And the so I applied, I faced the interview, got through as the youngest candidate to compare the Kingswood College Awarding Ceremony for 3 consecutive years. Right, so I compared. I gave you a presentation. Can you open it up? I have some pictures to share. Is it there? Trust me, I'm not taking much time on you. Right? 5 minutes, I'm done. You have the presentation? Oh, it's okay. No, okay. Right, so, but I finally managed to play for my last year was 2015, so I was able to represent or get my goal achieved playing rugby in my last year. I got the first 15 jersey. That's also achieved, right? But what my message to you, right, is if one door closes, plenty of other doors opens up, right? We are never too busy. My mother is in the audience. She would know for the last 3 years of my school, I never went home before 9 o'clock in the night. Morning, we had rugby practices, interact meetings. Every single day, right after my O-levels, we went home at 9 o'clock in the night. 9 o'clock in the night. Security uncle who was there would know. We left school. You are never too busy in the last 3 years. This experience which you are gaining today will be a walk in the park for you in the corporate world. The connections that you make through Interact are the best connections that you make, and those connections from all across the world will help you cherish. I think these past interactors who are sitting here will agree with me. In the corporate world, it helps you all a lot. My other message to you is to build a brand for yourself. Doesn't mean you have to hang a name board in front of you. That's not what I'm trying to say. Your parents have blessed you with a beautiful name. Add value to that name. Add value to that name. Be a brand. Example, if I give you a cup of Starbucks coffee and a normal coffee, what would you pick? Definitely the Starbucks coffee, right? 1,800 rupees in LKR. We don't have Starbucks here. But when you convert it into LKR, it's 1,800 rupees and a normal cup of coffee is 100 rupees. Why do we go to the Starbucks coffee? Because of the brand. I'm not asking you to drink Starbucks, spending the little money you have, but I want you to think like Starbucks, which will make you unique. Also, sometimes, if you have your targets, if you have your goals, if you have something to achieve in your life, you have to get rid of certain things. Some friends, some family members might be the closest buddy you have with you, but if he's the disturbance in your, final destination where you want to go, if he's the distraction, you'll have to get rid of him. Be a bit smart too. Right? If I'm to start talking about brand management, personal brand development, it takes more than 2 hours to explain it. But my simple advice from today onwards, maintain your social media profiles, which is the future. Your Facebook, your Instagram, your LinkedIn is going to come in handy one day. Right? When you're in school, if you put a topless picture, right, when you leave school and you go to an interview, now they don't only check the curriculum vitae, not only the CV. They look for your social media profiles, your behavior, what do you share, what are your likings. That's why I'm asking you, from the youth, you're distracted. There's plenty of opportunities for you to be spoiled. But if you choose to add value to your brand, if you are keen in building a brand for yourself, for the name that your parents have given you, you're solid. You're successful. The rest will come in, the rest will flow towards you. Right? So, build a brand. Be a Starbucks, not just an ordinary coffee. Why is Apple so unique? Why do we pay, when you buy a normal phone, you can get more facilities on that phone than on an Apple, but we pay $2,000 extra to buy an Apple mobile. Why? Because of the quality that they maintain. I'm not asking you to go and ask your parents to buy me an Apple mobile tonight. No. That's not what I'm trying to say. What you have to do is think, maintain the quality, that those benchmark those brands, look into those brands, why they're unique, look into those aspects, and build your unique talents, your unique skill set. Right? If you build your unique skill set to add value to your brand, you will be unstoppable. Like I said, the friends you associate, your social media profiles are very, very important. So, Interact, like I told you, has made me personally learn a lot of things, the moment of Interact. It was a full day event, Amitie' was a full day event, from morning to evening. It included lunch, and we had children coming from Colombo, fellow Interactors joining us from Colombo. And after the head table leaves, we have a gala in this hall. We chose the Amitie' King and Queen towards the end. My friend Tariq, who is watching me online from Australia, is the one who inspired me to be in this moment. And there were 3 Interactors who were watching us live on Facebook, were my role models when I was a little Interactor past president Vikram Ghazali, Interactor past president Kamal Dole, Interactor past president Ranil De Silva. Those 3 Interactors portrayed the quality of a brand. Senior individuals in school, they were very senior to me, but those individuals, the name, the qualities, the gentleman qualities that they maintain, and the level that they are in the corporate world, motivated us to follow those lines. We just started our corporate journey, but my humble advice to you, there's plenty of ways to be wasted now. It's just in your fingertips, but how you use it effectively will decide where you end up. No one is ever busy if you find time for it. You have 24 hours in your clock, right? And being a brand, being a personal brand is not being selfish, right? Selfish, right? Not selfish. While you work with a team, you can build a brand for yourself with their support as well. But you need to decide who are the friends that you are going to associate. Alright, so that's my simple message to you. I hope that to see some good brands coming out from the Interact moment. Thank you very much to the administration of Kingswood College, including the principal, for the invitation. And I don't want to take much time of you. I'm wrapping it up. Wishing you all the very best. Keep serving the society, but make sure that you work on building a brand for yourself which will help the future of you. Your future will be bright. Right. One last thing before I say thank you to all of you. Can you put your palm out? Right. Start tapping with one finger. Yeah. Just with one finger. Increase it to 2. Just tap it a bit louder. Increase it to 2. Increase it to 3. Increase it to 4. Increase it to 5. So together, the sound that we make is loud, right? Those individual brands when we put that together, the voice that we can raise is louder. Wishing you all the very best. Keep the Interact flag flying high. And once again, congratulations to the newly elected president of the Interact Club of Kingswood College for a successful year ahead for his team. And my brother, I will see you at home. And for the rest of the committee, wishing you all the very best for your journey in Interact. The journey ahead. So once again, thanking you all for having me. Viva la Interact, Kingswood forever.
Thank you very much.
It's the last thing we feel at night, and the first thing we wake up to. We spend over a third of our lives in bed. Shouldn't it be an experience? We believe that your bedding should be an extension of your lifestyle. Stylish, durable, and oh so inviting. Celsius encompasses all these elements, with the finest quality materials manufactured according to the precise specifications to coddle you in ultimate luxury. The story of our products begin at our factory premises, where technology mingles with passionate people whose sense of service and diverse set of minds create the perfect combination of comfort and style. Our premium products offer exceptional comfort and are manufactured according to the most precise international specifications. We ensure consistency and provide all products with a 6-month warranty. Our comfy goose and duck down feathers are sourced from reputed and licensed suppliers around the world. They are of premium quality and processed according to global certifications. The feathers are tested in the USA by the International Down and Feather Laboratory for quality assurance, providing further global acceptance. Celsius bedding comes in a range of options. Discover our collection to find the ideal texture and softness to ensure you are fully rested and relaxed. Tantu range of bath linen is a specialized range of towels for homes and hotels. They provide luxury, comfort, durability, and great value. The Tantu specialized range for homes has variety of colors, textures, and sizes. All towels are extremely soft and highly absorbent. Tantu bathrobes are ideal to wrap you up in, giving everyone a little bit of extra pampering every day. Celsius is also the agent for Slumberland mattresses, one of the world's most reputable mattress manufacturers. Slumberland mattresses are trusted by leading luxury hotel chains in Sri Lanka and around the world for quality, exceptional comfort, and durability. Celsius products are available in most renowned supermarkets, major retail outlets, key dealerships in most major towns, as well as our concept stores, where we undertake custom-made products. What are you waiting for? Dive in and snuggle up. Celsius Luxury Bedding.
Celsius. We are good in bed.
Hi, good evening everyone. Honorable Chief Guest, Principal Sir, President, Secretary, and the committee members of the Interact Club of Kingswood College, and the fellow interactors. First of all, I should say that I was truly honored and overwhelmed with happiness when I received a call to be a part of this program as the guest of honor. I was truly honored, guys. But unfortunately, I couldn't make it. I could appear physically, or I couldn't make it to the day because of this ongoing pandemic thing. I got contracted with COVID last week in the sense last Friday. It's a very unfortunate incident, as I was really looking forward to be a part of this program today, as Amitie' was one of the most interesting and exciting events in the Kingswood calendar. So I'm really thankful to all of you guys for remembering me and inviting me for this event, and apologies for not making it true. So I really hope all of you enjoyed the program today, because as I remember back in early 2000 and late 90s, when I was a part of Amitie' program when I was at school, it was one of the most exciting events that we had, because it was all about games and interactive activities, and basically events to get to know each other. I really hope everyone knows the meaning of Amitie' as well. So Amitie' means the friendship. So this is a program or a place where you should meet new friends, make new connections, and keep up that friendships, connections throughout your life. That's the main purpose of this event those days. I believe it happened the same way today as well. I believe you guys, without sitting with your own bunch of interactors from your own school, I really hope you guys, went ahead, spoke to other people, got to know each other, exchange your IGs, contact numbers or anything, and made connections, because that really matters, guys, especially when you come out of your school life and when you step into the corporate life. You really need to have these connections all over the world. It can be like, when I joined the Interact Club, I really didn't know what it is actually. I just joined along with a bunch of my friends. So after being in the Interact Club, I got to know quite a lot of people, not only in Kandy, from Colombo as well, and from the other areas of the country. That had really helped me in certain times. For some good reason, I have kept my connections with them. So that has been helped a lot, especially, let's say, if you are having a good connection with one of your fellow interactors, and if one of them goes to a bank and one day if you need a loan, there you go. So keep up that connections, guys. That's what matters. And if you are willing to continue to be part of the Interact, I'm pretty sure you must have all heard about what you can do next by getting into Rotaract or Rotary. So there are a lot of things, a lot of connections you can make through that as well. I have a couple of friends in Colombo who are Rotary members, including the president. which helps me to gain a lot of good connections whenever I need them. So keep up the good work, guys. And I'm really sorry I can't speak much because my voice is also gone and struggling to talk as well. So world has changed, especially after this pandemic thing. When we were at school, the first thing, soon after the school, all we dreamt was to get a white collar job. You know what a white collar job means? To be in a bank, or to be, to wear a tie, shirt, and to do an executive job. That's what we all dreamt of. Only 5 or 10% of the students dreamt of, getting into a different line of profession. But right now, especially after 2020, the world has changed upside down. People now used to work from home, especially the big companies like HSBC and Unilevers and so many other big companies. They are practicing working from home concept now in a successful way, including the apparel industry in Sri Lanka. I am from the apparel industry, and if you ask me, I can never imagine how we can, how we can do our work without going to the office, without seeing a sample and all. But it happened, guys. They all did that. So that's the biggest change that we saw after this pandemic situation. So definitely when you guys come out of the school, I don't know, like you must be having your own dreams as well, but definitely your office is going to be your laptop. If you make your, if you really dream to be an entrepreneur or businessman, or I don't know, if you really want to make money, your office is going to be your laptop only. Having said that, after 10 or 15 years, I don't know how the world is going to be. So it's changing a lot, guys. So we have to be prepared for everything, and I'm pretty sure you guys will take it over and take these countries or take us into the next level. Anyway, I cannot talk a lot, so like I said, it's really difficult. So I wish you all the very best, and once again thank you very much for inviting me here today, and apologies for not being able to make it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. This outgoing personality completed his education at Amitie' National School, Amitie', and St. Sylvester's College, Kandy. Then he entered the Faculty of Science at the University of Perak. After obtaining the bachelor's degree, he started his teaching career at Dinaraja Boys College, Gampala in 1988. Meanwhile, he completed his postgraduate diploma in education and the postgraduate diploma in IT. In 1999, he entered the Sri Lanka Education Administration Service and served at Kotmale and Kandy Zonal Educational Offices. In 2004, He was appointed as the Director of Planning and the Subject Director of ICT at the Provincial Department of Education, Central Province. From 2016 to 2019, he served as the Principal of Lanka Royal College, Kandy. From 2020 onwards, he has been serving as the Principal of Kingswood College, Kandy. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage the chief guest for Amitie'21, the Principal of Kingswood College, Mr. KWD Upali Chandrakumar.
Good evening, deputy principals, guest of honor, and the guest of the Rotary Club of the Kandy and the District Council, other invitees, parents, interactors. It's my pleasure to address you all as the chief guest of Amitie'21, the installation ceremony of the Interactors Club of Kingswood College, Kandy. Kingswood College is one of the leading and reputed schools in the island with a prestigious history of 131 years. It provides not only education to the students but also nurtures them in all the positive aspects through various extracurricular activities. Kingswood Interactors Club has been serving the community for 33 years by rendering services in numerous ways. Throughout the journey, they succeed, and Rotary Club and the District Council is growing strongly through various projects and events. Dear interactors, my message for you all is to apply all the experiences you have gained through the Interactors Club to your life, along with the personal development and self-confidence to make you strong as a real gentleman of Kingswood. Thanks to the teacher in charge, Ms. Hanshal Jayasuri, for his guidance, dedication and commitment, and I convey my gratitude to the Rotary Club for assisting the interactors. I wish good luck to the past committee for their commitment and hard work, and I wish to the new committee to have a great year ahead. Wish you all a bright future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I cordially invite Rotarian Paul Harris Fellow Amitie' Karnataka on stage to present the RI certification to the outgoing President, Interactors of Kingswood. Thank you, madam. Next, I would like to call upon the chief guest the principal of Kingswood College, Mr. Upali Chandrakumaran, who will be ushered by the teacher in charge, Ms. Hansini Jayasuriya, to award the tokens of appreciation. Interactor Amitie' 21. Interactor Amitie' 21. Interactor Amitie' 23. Interactor Yashod Alapola. Interactor Shah Hasan. Interactor Azam Ismi. Interactor Muhammad Munir. Interactor Lakwidu Henti Arachi. Interactor Ravindu Lakwidu. Girls High School. Lanka College. Vishaka Vidyalaya. Interactor of Color. Past council members. Jamon Jayasundar. Ryan Rushdie. Dinuti Kulatunga. Gayashi Heti Arachi. Rotary Advisor Rotarian Paul Harris Fellow Ranjit Gunatilaka. Director of Youth Services, Rotarian Paul Harris Fellow, Avanti Khatnaratne. Keynote speaker, past Kingswoodian, past interactor, Amitie' 21. Now I kindly invite the teacher in charge, Ms. Hansini Jayasuriya, to present the token of appreciation to our chief guest. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now the podium is open for the felicitations. Good evening. I am Interactor Fadil Fazil from Kingswood College Interact Club, extending our heartfelt gratitude towards the outgoing committee for a year of complete excellence. And for the incoming committee, I hear that you're a very youthful gang of interactors, still testing the waters of Interact. And for that, just remember, help is just a mountain away at infinity. Thank you. Let's be infinite.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ifratan from Arsena from the Interactors of Kingswood College. I'd like to congratulate the outgoing committee for a job well done, and the incoming board of members and the entire Interact Club for a successful year ahead. Thank you, Vivali.
Good evening. On behalf of the Interact Club of Kingswood College, I congratulate the outgoing board for a job well done, a job which truly encapsulates the spirit of Interact, and I wish all the best to the incoming board for a successful Interact year. Thank you, we will Interact.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Interact Club of Girls High School Kandy, I would like to congratulate the outgoing committee for a job excellently done and the incoming committee for a successful year ahead. On a personal note, as your sister school, High School Interact will always be there for you if you need anything. Thank you, we will Interact.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Interact Club of Kingswood College, I wish the outgoing committee a job well done and the incoming committee a successful year ahead. Thank you, Vivali.
On behalf of the Interact Club of Kingswood College Kandy, I would like to extend my gratitude to the outgoing president and to his committee for the job well done. And also, I would like to congratulate to the incoming president and to his committee for a successful interactive year ahead. Thank you. We will Interact.
On behalf of the Interact Club of Kingswood College, I would like to congratulate the outgoing committee for a job well done and the incoming committee for a successful year. Thank you, Vivali.
Good evening to everyone present. As the Secretary of the Interact Club of Kingswood College Kandy, I would like to take this opportunity to speak a few words at the installation ceremony of the Interact Club of Kingswood College Kandy. On behalf of the Interact Club of Kingswood College, I would like to take this opportunity. opportunity to speak a few words. I would like to congratulate the outgoing president and the committee on a job excellently done while embodying the true spirit of Interact. And also, I would like to wish all the very best to the incoming president, Interactors of Kingswood and his committee. Yeah, thank you. For your attention.
Greetings everyone, a very good evening. It is so much delightful to be here today. I am Amitie'21, the President of the Interactors of Royal International School, Lanka. On behalf of our club, I would like to wish a job very well done, and I would like to congratulate the incoming President, Interactor Suraj, and the incoming Secretary, Interactor Harvester, and their committee, a successful year of service. Also, I must mention that there's so much of nice friends I've met from Kingswood Interact. Some from IIT last year, and some from Interact Week celebrations this year, and also from many other days. So I congratulate to everyone on your appointments and wishing you all the very best in your future. Thank you and have a nice day.
Good evening everyone. On behalf of the Interactors Club of Kingswood College, I would like to congratulate the outgoing committee on a job very nice, and I wish Suraj and Babasara and their committee for an amazing year ahead. Thank you. Viva la Interact.
Good evening all the dignitaries, parents and the Interactors present here. My name is Interactor Manohara, and it is my pleasure to congratulate the outgoing committee of the Interactors of Kingswood College Kandy for the job well done, and wish best of luck for the incoming committee on behalf of the District Interact Council 322 for the years 2021 and 22. Thank you, Lanka.
Good evening everyone. On behalf of the Interactors Club committees of Kingswood College 2014, 15 and 16, I would like to congratulate the outgoing committee for the job well done, and would like to congratulate the incoming committee for a successful year ahead. Thank you.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So this felicitation is on behalf of the committees for the years 18 and 19. So I must say that I'm really happy to be present here today for a successful year ahead as well. So thank you very much. Have a nice year. Viva la Interact. Kingswood College.
Good evening everyone. On behalf of the Executive Committee of the years 1920 and on behalf of the Interact District Council 2020-2021, I would like to congratulate the newly appointed board for a very successful year ahead, and also I would like to congratulate Gibran and his outgoing committee for a job well done. Thank you, Ivan.
Hello everyone, I'm Interactor Amitie'21, President of the Interact Club of Pushpadana Girls College Kandy. On behalf of my club, firstly I would like to congratulate the outgoing committee for a job very well done, and also I would like to congratulate Suraj and his team for a wonderful and successful year ahead. Thank you, Viva la Interact.
Thank you. To wind up today's event, I would like to call upon the incoming secretary of the Interact Club of Kingswood College, Interactor Professor Lanka, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have now come to the end of the annual installation ceremony of the Interactors Club of Kingswood College, Kandy, Amitie'21. It gives me great pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. First of all, I would like to thank our principal, sir, Mr. Kumar, who gave us much support in order to make this event a grand success. I would also like to thank our guest of honor for the day, past Kingswoodian Mr. Viduran and keynote speaker, past Kingswoodian and interactor, Mr. Amitie'21, who were able to be a part of our installation ceremony despite the busy schedules. Next, I would like to thank the Rotarians, the Rotary President, the District Interact Committee, our Rotary Advisor, Rotarian Board as well, Dr. Lanka, Youth Services Director, Rotarian Board as well, Amitie'21, and my fellow interactors who accepted our warm invitation and made it to the event. I would like to take this time to thank the representatives from the Interact District Council, Secretary 0, and our District Director, Interact Ahmad, our District Zonal Representative, Interact Past President, Kavisha, the Kandy Council, and our staff advisor, Madam Hansani Jayasuriya, for the support they gave us to make this event possible. I would also like to thank the Kingswood Photographic Club as well as the media unit for the tremendous support they offered throughout the course of this event. Last but not least, I would like to thank the Project Chairperson, Interactor Amitie'21, as well as my fellow interactors for their dedication and hard work given in order to make this event a grand success. The support every single one of you gave was immensely helpful in making this event a wonderful one. And we, as the Interactors of Kingswood College, Kandy, devote our utmost gratitude and appreciation to you all. Thank you very much. We will interact Kingswood College.
Thank you, Professor. To mark the end of this occasion, let's rise for the national anthem.
Namo, Namo. Kingswood.